Good morning, everybody. It's October 7th, 2011, and another perfect day on tap for our region. Let's take a look at the national weather map, and you see the storm system we've been talking about all week out to the west, and most of the energy will be shunted off to the north and west of our region. You see some thunderstorms back here in the central plains, but all of that is going to miss our region over the weekend. We will bring a cold front in here around Tuesday of next week, which could spark a few showers. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Let's take a look at the water vapor satellite image this morning, and you see the blue over here, some of that moisture with that low wrapping up in the Rockies, and that's going to continue over the weekend, but will again remain off to our west. You see some tropical activity up here in the Atlantic, and otherwise not too bad there on the water vapor. Let's take a look at the temperatures, high temperatures for today, and mostly in the 80s today across our region, lower 80s. Tomorrow, lower 80s as well. Sunday, 78 to 81, 82 degrees. Monday still remaining in the 80s, more upper 70s starting to filter into the region. Then on Tuesday we see mostly upper 70s. So again, nice temperatures, cool evenings, nice afternoon highs. You really can't beat this weather. It just does not get any better than this. Take a look at the severe weather outlook for today, and you see the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has outlined a slight risk area from Texas up into South Dakota, again off to our west, so we're not going to concern ourselves with that. We are concerned about fire conditions. We've had a few brush fires over the last few days, and I've talked to you all summer about the drought out to our west. And notice here the dates, July 19th. Let's watch this drought move around. The deep red is an exceptional drought, and then you get into extreme drought, and the yellow is abnormally dry. Watch how the drought tries to creep north and west and east into our region as we move through the summer. Here's July 26th, and you watch it slowly progress and try to move into our area from time to time, and then we get a rain system that knocks it back down. One thing I've always told you about droughts is they tend to creep, so you have to keep an eye on them when you're near a drought of this severity, something akin to the 1930s over Texas and Oklahoma. You really have to keep an eye on it. We're in a La Nina weather pattern again this winter, and typically that means below normal precipitation for our region until spring, and then we see an uptick like we did last year in the severe weather and heavy rain. So this is something to be concerned about over the next few weeks. If dry conditions do continue, we'll need to keep an eye on that because of the threat for brush fires and burning. A lot of counties are starting to enforce some burn bans and are encouraging you not to burn anything outside. Take a look at the forecast from NOAA on the drought, and you see they've placed our region, part of West Kentucky, Southeast Missouri, West Tennessee, Missouri Boot Hill there, into development of drought. So they're watching this to see if it tends to creep into our region. We've bounced between plenty of rainfall in some months above normal, and then a lack of rainfall in other months, like this month so far, no rain at all in our region. And this pattern continues. We're just going to have to see if this drought moves into our region and then perhaps gets knocked back down later in the winter and spring. Something to keep an eye on. Let's take a look at the weather map for the next few days. This is the red is thunderstorm area. The green is rain, and the pink and white is actually snow out in the Rockies. So let's move through. This is today's map, and you see we don't have any concerns in our region right here. We move into Saturday, and that continues to be out to our west. Sunday remains out to the west as well. And then Monday, we're going to start to see some moisture try to move into our region. We think that it's a low chance on Monday, but then Monday night into Wednesday, you see that this does try to spread into our area. We're also watching the tropics to see if some additional moisture might get pulled up into the region. So about the middle of next week is when we'll start thinking about adding rain or precipitation into the forecast. We'll move ahead here to Thursday morning. You see some rain chance continues. We'll revisit this issue over the next few days and see if there's anything of concern to watch. Right now, it just looks like a low-end rain event. All right, have a good Friday.